Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome to today's video. And would you believe it is 3 years to the date that I last came here. This is an absolute must visit location. I thought I'll come back and bring it onto the channel and just see what's changed. I mean, 3 years is a long time. I'm sure there's been a lot of changes. I can already see how busy it is. I'm down here at the Sanctuary of Truth. Now, if you haven't been down here, guys, if you're into architecture, design, building, or just like to see the actual sanctuary itself, this is, I mean, it's particularly if you're into the design world, you've got to come and see it. There's not a single screw or a single nail in this building. It's all held together with wooden joints. It's absolutely amazing. But there's so much more to do than just go around the sanctuary. So what I'll do is I'm going to head over now to pay my ticket, get my ticket, and then I'm going to have a wander around and show you what's going on all about here. And let's just have a wander over. I'll show you what the score is. Last time I came here, I had an individual guide. I won't get that this year, but never mind. And prices there, all different things you can do. Horse carriage, foot massage, elephant riding, I don't do it, horse riding. One person into the sanctuary, or speedboat, one person is now 800 baht. The Himalayan forest is in the fee. And the entrance is 500 baht for an adult, 250 baht for a child. And if you come down at night time, 700 baht. Right, let's go take a look. Let's get my tickets and get my ticket and away we go. One thing's for sure, it's definitely busier than I expected. Wow, well that was a palaver getting in. It's 500 baht to get in, but the kick-off was about filming. They said, no, you can't film. I'm like, why is that? They said, oh no, you need permission. So I spoke to marketing, they gave me permission, and then I came down and the people on reception saying, no, you can't. But anyway, we've got it sorted, I'm allowed to film. Weird, isn't it? I don't charge anything to do this. It's just free publicity for them. And I don't know, maybe they're worried about, I don't know. Anyway, we're here now, that's all that matters. So yeah, it's 500 baht to get in. And then once we get down there, I've got to wear a wrap around because my knees are showing, which is my fault. I didn't realise that. I thought it was just the ladies that had to. Hello there. You got a ticket? 1 second. So we're going to ticket. You got horses. Right, that's that done. Okay. Right, let's get down there. I want to show you this. Flipping hell, all the hassle of getting. Never mind. It's really, really nice. I just want to see what's changed over the 3 years. So let me get down there and then we'll have a look. But in true Trev style, that was a ordeal just to get through the door. So the moral of the story is just make sure you've spoken to someone if you want to film. I believe if you just got your camera, as in like a phone, that's okay. But if you've got a proper camera and you're filming, you might find yourself in trouble. So right, let's get down there. You can just sit there, look right up the top there. Fantastic, can't wait to see this. 3 years since I've been here, let's go take a look. Right, I'm down here to the viewpoint. This, honestly, this is absolutely breathtaking. Look at this. And remember, there's no screw, nails or bolts, anything like that in there. It's all made with doweling joints, wooden joints. And we're going to go down there in a bit and have a wander around, but look at that in all its glory. That is absolutely beautiful. Wow. And then come up here, there's a restaurant canteen so you can get food. And there's also food available downstairs. You can get yourself a souvenir over there as well if you want one of your souvenirs to take back. But, look at that, that is absolutely beautiful. Right, let's go take a look. One thing to be aware of is you have to navigate the steps, which is quite steep. So if you're not that mobile, you might struggle with this. Now they do have a buggy service, so a buggy service will let you come down. So all is not lost, but be prepared to navigate the steps. I forgot to mention as well, you've got to wear a hard hat for safety precautions, which is fair enough, I think that's their rules and regulations. But I'm on a tour and I don't want to really follow in there, it's just like herding cats. So we'll let them push on a little bit and then I'll follow in afterwards. But it's really good, it's beautiful. You know, you come down here, let me just show you over here. You can take part in the lake. The lake's over here, look at this. And you can get a they call it pagoda. Anyway, you can go along there on a boat, feed the fish. There's massive fish in there, and it's really, really nice, really pretty. All the way down there. Right, let's go back inside and see what the carvings are all about. I think the craftsmen are at lunch at the moment, so I don't think we'll actually see any activity as such. So this is where they do all the carvings. The craftsmen come in here to sit down. You can see the work they're actually working on right now. As I say, sadly they're not here, they're having their lunch. As you can see, this is where all the creation takes place. It's incredible to see what they can do. Amazing. I wouldn't even know where to begin on these kind of things, let alone how to complete it. It's absolutely phenomenal what they can do. And over here, look. And these are all positioned in and around the sanctuary. The hand, the foot. Amazing how they do it. As it's out there, there's the tour. And over here, how's that for a turning machine? Wow, look at that, guys. See that through the window there? Look through the view. Great big spindle. Jeez. She's not having a lunch, she's doing her messages. Hello darling, I'll be home soon. But it's amazing what they can do. Amazing how they do this. And I'm told once the tour's finished, we get up until 6 o'clock to wander around on our own. And right now it's a guided tour, so I'll let the guide push on a bit and I'll follow up behind. And this here in front of us is a replica. This is a replica of the actual sanctuary itself. And look at that. Into your models, that's something else then. Look at this. Wow. That's impressive, to say the least. All up there. Wow. Right, and out here we head out. A tad busy, let's go through here. Right, let me just show you out here the real thing. Alright. So over there, that is the real McCoy. Look at that. That is absolutely amazing. That is beautiful. Let's see all the people there. Really, really nice. Like I said, I've been here 3 years ago. It's amazing how it changed in 3 years. Right, back in a sec. What you're looking at now, these are the different joints they use. Lap joint, carrying pole, wooden pin, shingled roof, tongue and groove. This is what they use to construct the whole of the sanctuary. Wow. And you may recall the rowing boat, samurai baht, 300 baht. And there's a gentleman over there enjoying his leisurely paddle around the boat, around the moat here. Yeah, 300 baht. Sit down there, chill out, and away you go. Happy days. In terms of the time you want to allocate, the outside tour takes 20 minutes, the inside tour takes 25 minutes. So allow yourself an hour, and you can get food here, drinks, etc. Obviously, it is a little bit more expensive than what you would expect to pay normally, but then you are where you are. And later on, I'm going to figure out how to go to these beaches. I want to show these beaches. It's beautiful over there. But when you look at that in all its glory, look at that. That's just phenomenal. Wow. And since I came here 3 years ago, there's this section was already being worked on. It looks like they've finished that now. Look up there. I don't even zoom in on the video now, but look at the sculptures there. It's amazing. People badge Pattaya as a one-trick pony. It's the same old, you know it. And here we are looking at something completely different. That's all been finished. That was being worked on last time I came here, and they're still working up there, constantly changing. And I don't know how it works. I don't know whether the seawater, the air, corrodes this a lot quicker than normal. I don't know. It's, one thing I do know is I've lost my guide. My guide's disappeared. I wanted to hang back a little bit, but not lose it completely. Never mind. We'll catch up. There's the old gong over there. Oh no, there he is. It's just up there. Oh, we're going inside. Okay. There used to be a lift here. I don't know if the lift is still here. Yeah, oh yeah, there it is. Look there, the wooden lift. Look, the gentleman in the white shirt just going to. You have to be prepared. See all the work they're doing on up there. but you do have to be prepared to walk around. There's a lot of steps. The steps coming down and going up are quite demanding, to be fair. Oh, faces up there, 4 faces. Beautiful. I wonder where they get the idea from. Who comes up with what you should be doing? How it all puts together. Look at that. But, right, let's go inside. See, inside them just beautiful. I probably said wow and beautiful about 500 times already, so I apologise, guys. I can hear him still. That's a bonus. So the guides walk around with the loudspeakers attached to them. So you get dialect overload now. Okay. The hall was built to show a concept of human equality. No matter how rich you are, where you are from, or the religion you believe in, we are all the same. We are all compounded with 4 classical elements. Earth element, a sculpture of soil, land and various animals' habitats in the forest. The body part consists of flesh, skin, tendons and bones. Water element, a sculpture of waves, plants and aquatic animals. The body consists of fluids such as secretions, blood, tears, saliva and snot. Wind element, a sculpture of the movement of the various plants hit by the wind or swaying cloth. The body part consists of blood pressure, abdominal air, intestinal air and breath. And fire element, a sculpture of a dragon and a fire-breathing Kirin. The body consists of heating, temperature, metabolism and food system. Oh, there we go. So here's your different elements.
Well, we can see the wave, which is known as liquid. Well, in our body, this is our.
Right, so that's the god of water over there. And over here you got the god of fire. Just in here, there's the god of fire. And then over this side, we have the god of wind.
The element of wind represents the breath of life.
You can hear the guy behind me. And over here is the god of earth. Alright, there you are. And this is the view out here, so look at the view. There we are. Now how nice is that? That is beautiful. And that's a Rom over there. Remember when we went to the top of a Rom with Martin at Cornerstone? That was the view over there. She's busy doing her poses down there, look, inside. Looking good. Let's go this way. So look out here. It's quite warm today. There we are.
That is the proof that we're still alive. Our body temperature.
Let's go this way. There we are. Nice. Alright. We're going to go into the further bit in a minute. I'll let him finish off and then we'll catch up again. So I'm right in the very centre now. I've got to say it's quite warm. There's breezes going through, but it's quite warm. But here, this is the main centre point, the main focal point. And you might be able to pick up the green colour up there, green and red colours. That's environmentally friendly chemicals that they spray to stop the termites and the ants now eating away the building. But this one is a society full of respect and disrespect. There we are. That's that one. This one is a society of discrimination. A lot of meaning behind this this temple. A lot of thought-provoking things to consider. But I'm sure you can see it's beautiful. It's well worth coming down. Well worth a visit. Absolutely. Oh no, that's a Chinese tour. I won't be joining them unless it's chicken curry, egg fried rice. That's about the only Chinese I know. Well, they're doing all that. Right, let's have a look over here. I think I've pretty much given you a good idea what to expect. But like I say, guys, you know, you might be staying in your hotel, bored, don't want to go down on the swimming pool. You've done that 1,000 times. Think, what do I do? What should I do today? You know, come and check out these kind of places. They're amazing, really are. Well worth a visit. And as you can see, you know, not willingly, but I've broken away from the tour, meaning I can walk around on my own. And you're allowed to stay here now till 5 or 6 p.m. I think he said. So, but I suggest when you come out here, particularly if you want to learn about it, you know, do the tour, because the tour is important. It will teach you everything about the sanctuary, what it symbolises. I'm just really showcasing stuff. Plus the fact, if I told you everything, there's no point in coming here, is there? No. Right, I think I'm going to head off out. I've lost Ying. Where's she gone? Ying, where are you? Oh, she's doing all her TikTok stuff and overlays. Oh no, she's there. Right. What's it? This work indicates that humans are only dust. Oh no, this is for Michael now. This work indicates that humans are only dust in the universe and will ultimately become one with it. Physical beings deteriorate, ravaged by the time, but truth and goodness are immortal. Materialistic pleasure is a superficial, physical and external joy. True happiness is found in intrinsic spiritual pleasure. I agree with that. Materialistic stuff, bloody hell. Ideals make human life more meaningful. Determination to go to the ideal world is something desired by all men. Every belief, every religion and every philosophy leads there by different paths. To ponder the great question of heaven and earth and yet live for humanity, to study and teach the sublime knowledge of scholar and the past, and to create eternal peace for all mankind. This is the true goal and the knowledge great men strive to achieve. Yeah. Do you know what? It says there materialistic pleasure. I'm going to diversify a little bit. You know, when I lived in London, it was all about how much money you had, how fast your car, how good your car was, how big your house was, where you went on holidays, how much money you spent. All materialistic bullshit. And one of the things that Thailand has taught me out here is just to accept everybody for everything and just don't worry about it. And it's just so refreshing. Yeah, it's so refreshing. You know, I was a judgmental dickhead when I came out here. I'd look at people's clothes and everything because that's what I was conditioned. You know, when you're in London, you're conditioned to be like that. And then, of course, suddenly I was like, actually, why should I care? What does it matter? As long as you're happy, the rest of it's irrelevant. And changed my foot. It took me about 2 years to get out of my system. It took me about 2 years to stop, you know, pointing fingers. Oh, look at this here. Beautiful. And I'm glad it has changed me because, in all honesty, beforehand I would be ashamed of my former self, with the way I have viewed people and outlook on stuff. Just not good at all. Right, so that's that beach. I've shown you that. What else have we got? Please return me helmet. Yeah, I'm going to return me helmet in a minute. Horse riding and carriage. I'm not into all that kind of stuff, so I won't do that. Well, let's have one last look. Let's have one last look at the sanctuary, and then I'm gonna. There you go. I'm gonna wrap it up. Look at that bad boy in all its glory. That's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And to all the people that have taken part in the construction and the carvings and everything, I'll tell you what. I tip my hat to you. You are very, very skilled. That is something I wouldn't even begin to even contemplate how to do. All right, I've got to take this off now. God, I've got a red mark right there now, I bet. Right, that's it for me today. You know, like I say, 3 years ago since I've been here, and you can go to the Himalayan forest. I won't do that. You know, these are the sort of things you can explore. You can even go on a boat ride if you want. Not the one I showed you, but an actual boat ride around, so they'll take you on a speedboat. But like I say, 3 years to the day when I was out here last, and it's changed. It's still ongoing. I guess this is like a 365 day project. As soon as something stops, then they have to start something else and you know, renew and repair stuff. But what do you think, guys? Have you been? If you've been, drop your comment down below. What did you make of it? Let me know what you think. Right, guys, that's it from me today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to head off now. Please, as always, remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. If you haven't, check out kick.com/Buzzing. There's a link in the description below. We do unfiltered, unrestricted videos over there. Please follow us, because the more followers we have, the easier it is for me to go to a business or to a bar and girls etc. to say, look, we've got all these followers, can you please come and do a video with us? Obviously, if I only got a few, then it's not as easy to get them to come on board. So please follow us on there, guys. Doesn't cost you a single penny. Likewise, have a look on Instagram. Instagram's all about the nightlife, and TikTok. Both Ying and Bo do TikTok videos for you to keep you up to date what's going on. I also jump in there every now and then with some food snippets and stuff, so have a look at that, guys. And if you haven't jumped into Discord, Discord's full of information. Over 20,000 people in Discord now, so get into there. It's a great way to learn about what's going on right here, right now, as well as share your knowledge and your experience. And if you'd like to support the channel, please become a member here on YouTube. If you become an elite member, let me know, send me through a copy of your membership. And then when you come out here, you get a buzzing members card, which gives you access to the members area, as well as you get a free local spirit and local beer every day of your stay while you're out here. Right, there we are. That's it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please, as always, wherever you're in the world, stay safe.